Okay, here we are. Chapter 2, Section 2.1, Day 1 Notes. Let's start filling in. First off, what is a relation? A relation is a relationship between two sets of information. So a relationship between sets of info. Relationship between sets of info. A relation can be represented as different things. It could be an XY chart. It could be a graph. It could be an equation. It can also just be a list. There's lots of different ways to do it. A function is a relation where every x has exactly one y. Every x has exactly one unique y. So we'll look at kind of what that means. So consider the relation by the ordered pairs. We got our x, y, x, y, x, y, etc. Identify the domain and the range. The domain is what we're putting in our x values. So our domain would be -2, be a list here. -2, -1, 1, 2, and 3. All of the x values. My range would be my list of my y values. So I have -3, 1, 1, 3, -2. Oh, and I repeated a 1, so I don't need to say it twice. And there you go. Is this relation a function? So does every x have a unique y? So no, there can't be two x's with one y. So yes, this is a function. And then find the values of f of 2 and f of -2. F of 2, that's when we're plugging in 2 as my x. What do I get out as my y? I get -2. Oopsie. And my f of -2, when I plug in -2 for an x, what do I get out? -3. Tell whether the relation is a function. Determine the domain and range. Okay, think about this as weather and time. So if this is like my time, and this is my weather, I gotta look at here and say, let's say this is 3 a.m., can it be 2 degrees? At 1 a.m., can it be 3 degrees? At 2 p.m., can it be -4 and 4 be -4? Yes, that's all a good scenario. All that can happen. In this one over here, we look, say this is time and weather. We look here and we say, okay, at 1 o'clock, it can't be -1 degrees and 2 degrees out at the same time. It's not possible. So this one would not be a function. Vertical line test. Okay, if you draw a vertical line, oh, excuse me. Draw a vertical line. If it only hits graph once, then it's a function. As long as it only hits the graph once, it's a function. So I'll show you what that means. So flip it over, and we got these 4 examples. Let's look at the first one. Is it a function? Okay, if I draw my vertical line going down through all of these, it only hits it once each time. If it hits more than once, then it's not a function. So yes, it is a function. Domain, x values. I can plug in any x value here. These arrows mean they're going on forever. So I got -infinity to infinity. Range is my y values. Again, these arrows mean they're going on forever. So I got -infinity to infinity again. And f of 4. So at 1, 2, 3, 4, what's my y value? 1, 2, 3, 4.5 maybe. We'll put a question mark after that. And at f of negative 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we're at 1, negative, close to negative 2. That's a bad example. Let's look at the next one. Function, does it pass vertical line test? Like here it does, and then you go over here, and one vertical line passes through twice, so no, it's not a function. Doesn't work. My domain looks like the x values are all over here. So my first x value, it looks like, starts here, which is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So negative 7 to infinity. And my range, I got arrows going up and down, so I got negative infinity to infinity. F of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's a little bit better. And at negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we got two answers we can give. We got 3 and 0. This right here is exactly why it's not a function. Every x should have one y. Let's keep going. Is this a function? Vertical line test. I'm not hitting anything twice, so yes. Domain, x values. It looks like only between here and here, my x values don't work. So that would be, so I go negative infinity all the way until 1 for x. Then we pick back up at 2, 3, 4, and go on to infinity again. Range values, looks like there isn't a gap where my y values can be, so it looks like I got negative infinity to positive infinity. F of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down here at 1, 2, negative 3. Negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. Okay, one more. Is it a function? Vertical line test. Do you hit it more than once ever? Oops. No, you don't hit it more than once ever. So yes, it is a function. My bad. Domain. Looks like I don't have any gaps for x's, so negative infinity to positive infinity. And my y's, looks like this is a pattern here that's going to continue, so it only goes from 0 up until 1, 2, 3, 4. So from 0 until 4, and that's it. F4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm at 2, it looks like. Negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm at 1. Last thing on here, what did we just talk about? What did we just learn? What can we do now? We can do domain and range. You can find domain and range. That was the goal a little bit. And then number 2, we can see if is a relation a function. Wow, I spelled function way wrong. We can determine whether a relation is a function. There you go. There's 2.1, day 1.